Hello, this is Mrs. Adam with our next episode on the standard servo. This is a standard servo. You're going to notice that it has the gold label. In your kit, there's going to be another servo in there. That is a continuous servo, and we'll learn about that in another episode. The continuous servo has a silver label, whereas this standard servo has the gold label. That's how you're going to tell the difference because they do look very, very similar. Okay, the standard servo is a motor that turns 180 degrees. So I'm going to just show you here real quick on my little demo. So it turns 180 degrees. And so we'll learn how to code that here today. A standard servo could be used for several different things, like a remote control car, measuring or move things in a small angle, and use as a turn handle. You could also, in our final microbit challenge, maybe use the standard servo in the dispenser activity. So here's a little diagram on how to hook up the standard servo. There's going to be 3 alligator clips with pins that you're going to need to use with the standard servo. And I have a yellow, red, and black alligator with pins. My diagram there is color coded using those 3 colors, so it maybe would be beneficial if you do have these 3 colors in your kit to kind of follow along that way, just so you're getting it hooked up correctly. Okay, because that does definitely matter. If you hook it up wrong, the servo is not going to work. So the first thing, we will start with our yellow alligator clip with the pin at the end. Okay, this one is going to get hooked to P0 on the microbit. So find your P0 and then clip that yellow one with the pin to that. Then the pin side of the yellow cord is going to get hooked into it's kind of like a yellowish orangish color here on the servo. So you're going to hook that one into that one. Okay. Then the next one that you're going to do is the red cord. This one you're going to hook to 3V, the power source. Servos do need some extra power, so that's why we're going to go to 3V. So clip that onto 3V there. And then the other side, the red cord here with the pincher, is going to get clipped into the middle part here on the servo, which is also red. Excuse me. The last alligator clip then will go to ground. We're going to use the black alligator clip and go to ground here. And then the other side of the one with the pincher will go to the servo. And on the servo, you're going to put it into the cord that's brown. So black goes to brown. Okay. So now we have it all hooked up correctly. So yours should look similar to this. Okay. Let's talk about the code here, and then we will try that on the microbit. So this code here is kind of a 2-part code. It's saying that when you press button A, what it's going to do is the servo right pin P0 is going to move the servo wing to 180 for 1 second. Okay? And then when you press the B button, the servo right pin P0 is going to go to the 0 position, and it's going to pause for 1 second. Okay, so it's going to do that. It's going to turn over there for 1 second. It's going to pause, and then if you press the other button, it'll go back to that other position. So in make code, this is exactly, oh, and I did mess up here. I didn't put the pause here after that. So we need to have our pause for 1,000 milliseconds, which is 1 second. So just like that. Now if we go to test this code and we have the code on our microbit, you can press the A button and it'll rotate, the B button, it'll rotate back, just like that. Okay. In your kit, you're going to notice there's probably a little bag with some other propellers. You can choose whichever propeller you want, and they should just snap right onto the top of the onto the servo here. So the servo looks like this. You should be able to just take the wing that you want and just snap it on like that. So there's a lot of different propellers in there that you can use. Just choose one you like for this activity. So that's all that I have here on the standard servo. Just like always, if you need additional help, the help zone is in the back of the room with the color-coded help sheets. I have this tutorial video posted on Schoology. You can use your help sheet in your notebook, and you could also use classmates. So ask 3 before me, and hopefully you have fun coding this standard servo activity. Good luck.